Welcome to another behind the scenes video. This one is for Starrider. If you don't already know the story of Starrider, it was the childhood dream of little me, who always wanted to play in a rock band called Starrider. I don't know where I came up with that name, and instead I became a classical violinist. So about this song, I wrote most of it in 2 days, excepting the guitar solos. And I actually don't write anything down for Starrider, so there's no sheet music or lead sheets or anything like that. Rather, I arrange all of it in my head first and then record a demo of it track by track in our software here. So this is what a typical demo looks like for me. Lots of empty space, a highly descriptive title, and no melody for most of it. And that demo gets used to record drums over. So the first time I actually get to hear the song is usually right after I record the drums for the first time. Scary. So that's what we're going to do right now. So right now I'm changing the drum heads from practice mesh heads, which are silent, to regular drum heads for the recording. And that usually takes about 30-40 minutes to do all the drum heads, reset it up, and tune the drums. So the first instrument we record is always the drums. That gives us a solid rhythmical foundation. And then I do rhythm guitars, bass, and guitar solos. And last thing would be the melody on violin. So these are the guitars I'm using for today. We've got a Dave Murray signature Strat here, a Fender Strat with a Floyd Rose, and a Fender Precision bass. So all Fenders, pretty standard actually. And this one, the Dave Murray, is our main guitar here. So it's just got a fantastic sound, humbuckers on all 3 pickups here, and it's a really pretty guitar. Occasionally we do use the other guitar for some of the recording. So even though they look pretty similar, there's a few major differences on this one. So one is that I have 1 extra fret, which means 1 extra note, but we're not using it today. So right now, I'm going to take this guy and we're going to record all 3 guitar solos for the new song. So I actually use amp sims to record everything, even though I do have a lovely Marshall amp for practice. It just makes my life so much easier as both the performer and the recording engineer, and bonus, no noise complaints from neighbors. So the only problem with that is that I can't actually hear what I'm recording while I'm playing it. So something like a nice little solo like this one, to me sounds like this. And a really heavy riff that might be in the middle of the piece actually sounds pretty silly when I'm recording it. So I'm gonna mix this all right now and then we're gonna film it. So see you in a couple days.
We're finally done. That took like 3 hours, so we're done with the guitars, and now I'm gonna get some ice cream and we're gonna go make a music video out of this. So see you.
And now comes the fun part, making a band out of myself. This is always a little weird to see so many of me on the screen. So this part takes anywhere from a couple hours to several days, depending on lighting and even what clothes I'm wearing. And sometimes I even have to cut people in half, because as you can see, the bass totally disappears under these stricter settings. But if I use lighter settings for the whole person, then I get a little green halo around my head. So after that's done, I pull everything into one big project and start making a music video out of it. So this one has 40-something individual tracks, So a lot to choose from and a lot of decisions to make. But we finally have the completed music video right up here. So despite how long it takes to do editing and green screening, I would say the hardest part about Starrider is actually filming everything with no audience and no fellow bandmates, so no interaction. But I love what I do, and I'm happy you guys do too. So thank you so much to everyone that subscribed to this channel. I'd love to hear from you, either in the comments or on my social media, Facebook and Instagram. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like below, or if you're new here, subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video. This is our outro script, last one. And now I have an airplane. We've made 2 minutes without a car, please. Even though I do have a lovely Marshall amp at home for practice. And I forgot what comes after that.